Right. So you get you guys back a minute. So I bet, guys, I think I lagged on the other one, so yeah. I'm not sure. It's on the iPad for some reason. The iPad does tend to do that. So sorry, guys. I'll wait a few more minutes. I'll restart the draw again. And that wasn't a FIFA special, guys. Honestly, it wasn't no rigging the draw while I was off. Trust me. Yeah, Damien, I'm not sure. I should have. I was thinking this earlier. Should I just do it on my phone? But my eyesight's terrible. So then again, it's I can see the comments all right anyway. So, but it's just a bit of a nightmare that is to come off then. That's all. So yeah. So for the draw so far, have I gone again? Can you still hear me? Just come back, right? Let me just check my Wi. I'm full on Wi-Fi. 2 secs. I got thick doors in here, so it could be the fact that the doors are shut. Can you hear me okay now, Damien, mate? Yeah. Nathan, you back in the room as well, mate? Oh, you're back now, mate. Cool. Nice one. Sorry, I had to bring it up on my phone or all. So everyone can hear me okay then, yeah? Hope so. Hopefully now this will be a bit more stable on the phone anyway. So right then. So just to quickly recap of what I've done. The first name out of the draw was Dan Lloyd, and he was on peg four left. And the second name was Paul Morgan was peg four right, and both of them have got cabins on. Okay, now the third out of the hat I did draw as it switched off on the iPad is Mark Renwick. So Mark Renwick's actually the owner of Willow Park Fishery as well. Nice chap. So Mark Renwick is the third name, and just have a look at the peg now. And Mark Renwick is on peg 6A. So Mark Renwick is on peg 6A. So next name. So Stephen Wilkes. So Stephen Wilkes. So Stephen Wilkes is on peg one right. So Stephen Wilkes is peg one right. So peg one right is also a double swim with a cabin on. So obviously who has the left one then, if you wanted to go in halves, you can. So what peg are you after then, Nathan? Next name out. Oh, Andy Wilkes. I don't believe they are related, mind. I could be wrong. So Andy Wilkes is on peg 8 right. So Andy Wilkes is on peg 8 right. That's also got a cabin. And so that's also a double swim as well. So next is Martin Debnam. So Martin Debnam. And you were on. So 8A left. So that's not the same peg as Andy. So there is a double swim on peg 8, and there's also an 8A which is a double swim as well, which has also got a cabin. So Martin Debnam is 8A left. And next name is Lenny B. Mr. Leonard Baldwin. So he's going to be watching this on playback later because he's already messaged me that because he's out getting the most of the sunshine. Don't blame me, mind, fair play. And Lenny, you are on peg 6. So Lenny B, you were on peg 6. Evening, John. How's things, mate? Oh, John, you're just in time for the draw, mate. You haven't actually come out yet, so that's good, mate. Good timing. So next name out is Nick Warner. So Nick Warner, I don't think he's watching at the moment. He's another nice guy. He's popped over to see me, Nick Warner did, when I was up in Willow Park Fishery doing the charity match. Nice chap as well. So Nick Warner, you were on peg 3A. So Nick Warner. Oh, there's Nick. So Nick, hi mate, just drawn your name out now, Nick, and you're on peg 3A. So yeah, there's no cabin on that one, I'm afraid. So I'm not sure if you wanted one or not. But peg 3A Nick Warner's on. So, and just to show that people are coming in, I've got Chinese cartons, one with names in, one with pegs. Like I said, it's not FIFA. We don't do anything backhanders or anything like that. So, oh, you're on the bank, you, John. Nice one. Me too, mate. So next name out is Lee Butteris. So and I think he's with Lenny B. So Lee Butteris. You are on peg 3. So Lee Butteris is peg 3. Evening, Paul. So next name out is Steve Wilkinson. I think Steve is related to Paul Wilkinson. So I'm not sure of your surname when Paul give me your name. So I put it down as Wilkinson, mate. If it's wrong, just let me know and I'll update that for you. So Steve Wilkinson. You were on peg 13. Peg 13, unlucky for some. Sorry, mate. So Steve Wilkinson, peg 13. Next name out. That's a good peg as well, is it? Barry Parsons. So Barry Parsons is the next name out. And Barry, you were on peg 9. So Barry Parsons is on peg 9. So this is the peg with the cabin in between 9 and 9A. But I'll get all of the information up in the Facebook group anyway, guys. So yeah, Nathan, Nick's asking what's 3A like? Because Nick's never fished it before, so it's his first time for him. So we've got some good pointers. So next name out is Paul Wilkinson. So Paul Wilkinson. You are on peg 8 left. So that's also got a cabin with Andy Wilkes. So Paul Wilkinson, you're on peg 8 left. Next name out is Mark Roseham. Now, guys, like Nick, and I have kept Mark Roseham's name in there because he did say he wanted to fish it. If he can't, that's fine. I'll just take his space anyway. But I've kept his name in there. Just to see if he because I think he was having an iron whether to come down or not. But now with more of you coming down, he might be interested in coming down. That's why I kept his name in, guys. So don't know if you want to pass the message on to him. So Mark Roseham is on peg 2. Yeah, John, I thought he was a bit busy, so I didn't want to keep pestering him to see if he was interested or not. Like I said, I've paid for him at the moment, so if he doesn't want to come down, that's fine. I'll just like I said, I'll take his space anyway, so because I need a peg to bivvy up anyway, so. But if you want to just let him know if he is interested, Mark Roseham's on peg 2. So. And Stuart Wilson. Stuart Wilson is on peg 11 with a cabin. So that's actually one of the single pegs with a cabin. That is Stuart. So that's up to you, mate. If you wanna have that cabin. So we have 4 names left now. John Wallace. There we go. And John. You were on peg 1. Peg 1 left you were on. So John, peg 1 left. And on peg 1 right is Stephen Wilkes. And it is a cabin on there as well. If either one of you want it, or if you want to go in halves, that's fine. But yeah, your John Wallace is on peg 1 left. Damien Jones. Not sure if he's still in, mate. So Damien Jones is the next one out. Nathan, you've jinxed yourself now. You are going to be last, innit? So, Damien Jones, you were on peg 9A. So, Damien Jones pegs 9A, and it's not a double swim, but there is a cabin in between peg 9A and peg 9, and the other person's got that is Barry Parsons. So, you could share it. In all fairness, I think the peg is more towards peg 9. Looking at the map by here, it's more towards peg 9. But I would have thought you could share it if you want to. So 2 left. Nathan Davis, there we go, mate. You wasn't last after all. So Nathan Davis. You were on peg 11A. So that's a single peg as well, mate. Nathan Davis. Yeah, Nathan Davis, peg 11A. And last one is Robin Wilkinson. And you were on peg A right. So, Robin. So Robin Wilkinson is near Paul Wilkinson. He's on peg 8 left, and you were on 8A right. So they're next to each other. They are different swims, but they are next to each other. So that's that, guys. Just double check they've all gone. Yeah. I actually added peg 7 right and left in, but for some reason, I don't know why I added them in, because we never had those pegs anyway. So, any spots on 9A? There we are. Nathan Damien's asking any spots on 9A. So yeah, so guys, if you want, if and none of you have fished the lake before, Nathan, the South Wales Carper, has done a few sessions down there. I'm gonna plan something and go down there with Paul over the next few weeks, and I'll get that on a vlog as well to show you guys. So I'll just quickly run through the draw again now. So peg 1 right is Stephen Wilkes. Peg 1 left is John Wallace, and that double swim's got a cabin on. Peg 2 is Mark Rosam. Peg 3 is Lee Butteris. Peg 3A is Nick Warner. Peg 4 right is Paul Morgan. Peg 4 left is Dan Lloyd. That one's a double swim with a cabin on. Peg 6 is Lenny B. Peg 6A is Mark Renwick. Peg 8 right is Andy Wilkes. Peg 8 left is Paul Wilkinson. That's a double swim with a cabin on. And peg 8A right is Robin Wilkinson. And peg 8A left is Martin Debnam. That's also a double swim with a cabin on. You got peg 9, Barry Parsons. Peg 9A, Damien Jones. They are single swims, but there is a cabin in between if you guys want to share. Peg 11 is Stuart Wilson. It's a single peg with a cabin. Peg 11A is Nathan Davis, and peg 13 is Steve Wilkinson. So guys, like I said, it is mainly a social more than anything else. So if you do want to, have a chat with anybody else and maybe negotiate changing pegs, that's fine. If you do change pegs, or can you just let me know? Just keep me in the loop on that one, so I can just update the list. That's all. So, like I said, it's I'm pretty laid back with that. But obviously, the person you want to swap with them, has got to be okay with them as well, haven't it? So, but yeah, if everyone, if all parties are okay with that one, I'm okay with it as well. Just let me know, us all, guys. So let's see if I missed anything on the comments. Been here 18 years ago. Bloody hell, Damien. That is some way back, isn't it? So guys, yeah, with the draw now, I'll put it up on Facebook as well. I've created a events page which is linked to the group as well. So instead of doing it on the group, because I'd post other things up on there, like catch reports, things like that, I tend to lose the original post. So I'm gonna leave that in separate now in the events page, and then obviously people can just go into there then and just have a look at that. I'll get the rules up as well in the next few weeks. Now, speaking to, I think his name's Bethan down there, they are doing, there's no like sort of cafe on site, but they do breakfast rolls. You can pre-order breakfast rolls with them. The most you're looking to pay is £3.80. And that's for 2 bacon, 2 sausage, 1 egg. You can have a sausage and bacon for £3.50, or just a bacon or a sausage for £2.50. She said she'd take all of your orders, if you want any, before we start, and then they'll deliver to the pegs as well. There are also takeaways, local takeaways down here that does deliver to the top of the hill of the fishery. Like I said, after 8 though, guys, I think it's 8 o'clock. You can't drive your vehicles around, so you will have to walk up there. There is menus in the shop down there, but I picked some up by here. We've got the hot wok. We have McDonough and the chilies. So yeah, it's just the chilies looks like it's an Indian. McDonough is just a kebab shop, and the hot wok is a Chinese. So yeah, there's plenty of places around that does deliver to the fishery as well, and they do regular deliveries apparently. So they're quite familiar of the area. But yeah, if that's what you want as well, that's fine. So I believe as well they've actually got where you dip your nets. They've got a drinking water tap in as well. So if you needed to fill up on anything. So what have I missed there then? Oh, you're just talking amongst yourselves. That's fine. So yeah, guys, that's the draw. Like I said, I know a few people couldn't come in on the live session because obviously, like I said, it's the weekend. It's nice. So a lot of people are out at the moment. John and Nick, and like I said, if you want to tell Mark Roseham, I have kept him in the draw if he's interested. If he still wants to fish it, that's fine. If it's not, there's no problem. I'll just jump on his peg anyway. So he seems to be having to double up with somebody. That's all. So yeah, that's that, guys. I am gonna leave it there now, guys. Because I'm gonna try and get this draw up on Facebook and spend the night with my good wife. So yeah, any of you got any questions, guys, before I do go? I didn't think the draw would take as long to be to be honest. Otherwise, we could have had a bit more of a chat. But yeah, cheers, John. If you can tell him, like I said, no pressure or anything like that. He can. He did say as well, if the lake is full, if he sold all of the pegs, he doesn't mind helping me marshal it. So, um, even if he wanted to come down to do that, that'd be a great help if he could, like. So, and like I said, it's a big social. I know Darren can't come down because it's his anniversary weekend, so it's just a shame. He couldn't come down as well because he would have been up for it. I have seen dogs on there, Nick. To be honest, I completely forgot to ask that question. Nathan, if he's still in the room, mate, can you answer that question? The dogs allowed? If Nathan doesn't know, Nick, I'll give him a ring in the morning and I'll give you a message on Facebook just to let you know. I'm sure I seen dogs down here when I went down to pay for the pegs. I'm sure I did. Nathan, you still in the room, mate? Do you know if there's any dogs down there? Yeah, John, it'd be good if he can. Like I said, even if he doesn't want to fish it, that's fine. It's because I needed a peg anyway. I was going to double up with probably my stepdad Paul. I would have, but I'm not fishing the match. If I have got a peg though, I might take one of my rods, but just have a quick play like. But I won't be in the match myself. Like I say, because if he's anything like Darren was, he was run ragged, wasn't he? So you think so? Not 100%. Well, that's fine. What I'll give him a ring tomorrow then, Nick, and I'll give you a call or a message. Sorry, just to say yes or no. I can't see it being a problem because it's a holiday park down here as well. They've got Scandinavian cabins and on the price list on there, you got to give a surplus if you want to take dogs as well. So I can't see it being a problem. Obviously, just the rules are the same as pretty much anywhere else. It's just clean up after them and things like that. I would have thought they got to be on a lead, but that's fine. Are you also staying down after, Nick? Did you ring them up about that? Because you said that you wanted a couple of sessions after, didn't you? Yeah, John. He's like that's what he said, mate. If he doesn't fish here, he let me marshal it anyway. So, and I'll be a big help if he could because, like I said, at the moment it's only me. Um. So yeah. And my wife did say she was going to come down to give me a hand and things like that, but it's through the night and things as well. So, but but yeah, like I said, I'm really looking forward to it, guys. Like I said, we are a little bit stuck with donations from other companies. I was saying that in one of my vlogs, but I am keeping on trying, like, and being a hindrance to them probably. But I've had a few in. I know Ian Burkill from IB Hooks, he's donated a couple of things from there. He's donating a few more. I think he said he's gonna donate like a tungsten pack. So we've got that. I know Jason is going to speak to Brian from Northern Baits to see if we can do anything on there. And I know a few of you guys as well have said you're gonna obviously donate as well. So I've even got a Just Giving page. So if people not fishing the match and they want to donate to the Anthony Nolan Trust, the page is up in the Facebook group. So if anyone wants to do that, they can as well. So, oh yeah, Nick, yeah. So like, because it's so far ahead, I can't see it being an issue if you wanted to stay down. And if you are though, let me know, and I'll see if I can book a night or two extra down there, and I'll have a session with you then, mate. If you're up for that, anyway. All right, Nathan. Yeah. Like I said, I'll know more obviously closer to the time, really, with what help I do need and things like that. But yeah, this because this not if you're not fishing, they don't like too many people hanging about, if that makes any sense. He understands that we need to have some marshals down there, so I would have thought 2 or 3 of us will be all right, like. Yeah, cheers for coming in, John. And yeah, look forward to seeing you again, mate, in September, mate. But I might do a few more for live sessions anyway, so hopefully we'll have another catch up anyway. Oh yeah, then Nick. Like I said, I'm up for that. I can see if I can get because it's so far ahead. I can book time off work and I'll have a night or two with you then. Because like I said, I won't be fishing the match. So at least then I can have a good session down there then. So let me know when, Nick, if you can, and we'll sort that out, mate. And like I said, and if you ring, I'm asking them about the dogs as well, Nick. But I'll ring them tomorrow anyway. Because obviously I can put that up on the group page as well. And like I said, guys, over the next few weeks now, I'll get the rules up as well. Because I know the lake itself is a 3-rod limit, but I'm going to keep it for the 2-rod limit for the match, I think. So just to be fair for everyone and ban bait boats and things like that. So we'll have a look. There is going to be a few anglers dotted about that's fishing, just general fishing. They're not part of the match. It's just because the pegs we couldn't get rid of, they've had to sell on to the public, that's all. So yeah, mate, we'll book a double swim. Like I said, it haven't even got the same swim you're on for the match. In fact, I don't even think you're on a double swim for the match. Let's have a look. You two. No, you're not on a double swim, but it's next to peg 3 anyway. So it's 3 and 3A. Because when I was booking the match, all of them apparently are big enough for double swims, but there are dedicated double swims which have to be filled. So, but we can have a look at it anyway, and we'll sort that out because I'll be up for staying down a few more days anyway. So get a few on the bank, innit? So, all right, yeah. If you're definitely up for that, mate, I'm back in work Monday now, and I'll try and, even if it's just like the Monday and the Tuesday, I can do that for you, mate. No problem whatsoever. I'll be looking forward to that. Yeah, 6 and 6A are back to back as well. I know they were. Those are the 2 swims that a few of the people have been saying they want. People like Stuart Wilson, things like that. So yeah, those 2 swims are meant to be pretty good. So even if you book them, Nick, I'll be up for that. For that. And like I say, they're back to back as well. So, and it's the shop side of the lake as well. So if you did want to have a bite to eat in the night, then it's only walking up the hill and that's it there, mate. But yeah, we can sort that out. I'll definitely do that. I'll book some time off work on Monday, and we'll go from here then. I'll give him a ring and book him in. So, and like I said, I'll let you know at the same time then, Nick. So, right then, guys. That is it from me. It's been an hour, in fact. I know we've had to stop the first one, but if you are watching this one, guys, part of the first draw was on the first one, but I did recap right at the end of what the draw is anyway. Don't panic, though, if you did miss anything. I'm going to put it on the Facebook group, and so everyone can physically see that for themselves then. So, yeah, Nick, I'll speak to you. But what I'll do, I'll ring them on Monday once I've booked time off work, rather than ringing them twice now. Instead of me ringing them tomorrow and asking about the dogs, then ringing them again Monday, I'll do it all on Monday for you, mate. I'll book time off work. We'll see if we can get peg 6 and 6A, and I'll see if I can stay down Monday and Tuesday for you then, and I'll give you a message as soon as I know that, mate, right? So, but yeah, cheers for tuning in, guys, and I shall speak to you soon.